This
but still
conference
it's
will
good.
now be recorded.
Whatever you're rating, that's
Okay,
our job again. But it's better to know what exactly the flow which has been happening. Okay.
sir.
Okay. And Jyotirmay, yeah, I saw yours also really good, and I saw the flow diagram and other stuff. It's also very nice. You have explored the things very well. And hope I'm sharing my screen thing. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. As Jyotirmay, she wrote a flow diagram this way, like username, login. Yeah, you can see username login button, and when you have an account, yeah, yes, then login details, Gmail user ID and password in the dashboard, compose mail, new mail, and to subject main body and attachment if there is any, and then sign out. Okay, that's another thing. And the other thing that I can see is if you don't have any account, you need to create a new account, giving the name, Gmail ID, date of birth, password, and folder organization. It's like there are some different things are there. Okay, you just rerouted it from here. Okay, just need once it is done, then it will again ask you to enter the user ID and password, right? Jyotirmay?
Yes, sir. I forgot.
No, no, nothing. That's fine. Just this arrow mark should be here from here. Right, again, it will prompt you to enter the user ID and password, right? See, you have created a user ID and password and it's a new account. Then what it will do, it will ask you to re-enter, like it will come out of the page and it will ask you to enter the user ID and password and then log in. That's fine, just an arrow mark is missing. You may not be directly going to the dashboard and ask some compose mail and other stuff. Sometimes, sorry, sometimes it is like, yeah, it is directly once you enter the created the password, created an account, it will directly read out to the login page. And you can see compose mail, new mail, and other stuff as well. Folder organization, yes, good. And Gmail thread and downside, delete, replay, and forward. So where exactly you're going to sign out, Jyotirmayi? You need to do sign out also, right? After completion this.
Yeah, sir.
Just the
After
one. Hmm, it should
after
come
send
from
the
here.
mail, I have to log out.
Anything, no need to send a mail also, right? See, if you have some other data, that's fine. But once, if you want to see the mail, just mailbox open, then you can sign out. There is no dependency.
Okay, okay, sir.
Getting my point. After sending a mail, not
Near
only like
dashboard, I can log out.
correct, login to dashboard is there, right? From here, you can select
Hmm.
log out. Okay,
Okay,
this is
sir.
very good. Good, excellent, excellent. And let me review Tejasvi's and yeah, I can see data flow diagram of Gmail. Okay, let me yeah start website, have an account, yes. Sign up, enter name, password, verify password, correct or wrong, submit. In the sign up, will it ask like this, Tejasvi?
Sir, sir.
No, no. In the sign up, you need to give user ID and password. What it will do, it will
Yeah.
take your name, password, and then it will check for the mail ID, existing mail ID, right? It will suggest
Okay,
some mail
okay.
IDs. You know, right?
Okay,
While
sir.
creating a
Yes,
Gmail,
yes,
it will
yes.
suggest you some mail IDs, something like Tejasvi.123 or
Yeah, yeah.
Tejasvi.256. It will prompt you some other like likely user IDs, like likely mail IDs. From there, you can
Yes, sir.
select one thing and then it will
Mm.
give you the no problem. This is how the flow
Okay.
diagram is. That's fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and enter email ID, password, and successful. Yeah, perfect, Tejasvi. Thanks so much. So
Thank you,
do
sir.
somewhat little more expansion of how exactly you've been writing it.
Okay,
Okay,
sir. As I told you, I was traveling, sir, so couldn't make much homework on the topic. We'll definitely do further more information in the next homework, sir.
no problem. That's fine. I do agree with that point. Okay, don't worry. So these
Okay,
learning
sir.
things, probably when you get a time, you can have a look and try to do some other things so that you will be able to understand what exactly the flow and how can we do that, do the things. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
perfect. Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much, Tejasvi. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
then yeah, yesterday we talked about sprint one, sprint two, sprint three, and we discussed about how exactly the agile flow, like Scrum methodology. What are the three roles of Scrum methodology, and what are the different ceremonies of Scrum methodology. Three roles are nothing but product owner, Scrum master, and a team. And whereas coming to ceremonies means we have a daily Scrum, okay, and we have a sprint planning, sprint retro or sprint review, sprint retrospective, and then PPR, product backlog refinement or product backlog grooming. Okay, so we discussed about all these things, and daily Scrum should be of 15 minutes, and who is responsible for this? And Scrum Master is the one who will organize this meeting. It's a collective meeting, whereas sprint planning is 1 to 2 hours of time. In this, probably it may take more than also. It's also organized by Scrum Master, and sprint review it is also organized by Scrum Master, and it also goes to 1 to 2 hours. And the sprint retrospective again it is organized by Scrum Master, and it may also go to 1 to 2 hours. That's up to them. And PBR are things 1 to 2 hours organized by product owner, and every week if that's up to them. Okay, this is after the sprint after the sprint completes, we'll go ahead with the sprint retrospective. In the same way, after the sprint completes, we can go ahead with sprint review. Okay, and sprint planning, it is at the beginning of the sprint. Beginning of the sprint. So far we are talking about sprint. What is sprint? Sprint, as said, very important. It's a time bound, like it carries from 1 to 2 weeks. So 1 to 2 weeks of time is called in the sprint. Okay, as said, if we are new to the organization or if you are new to agile methodology, organization suggests to have 1 to 4 weeks. If we are new to any organization that is agile methodology, then the organization suggests to have 4 weeks of sprint in order to get some idea about what is daily Scrum, what is sprint planning, what are the rules and constraints, rules and regulations of agile methodology, how can we follow agile methodology. All those stuff are described and need to know. Because of that reason, our organization suggests 4 weeks of sprint. Okay, and again, if we are familiar, if we got to know what exactly we need to do, if we are little familiar with all this technology and the terminology and rules and regulations, then organization itself, they will reduce the sprint time from 4 weeks to 3 weeks. Okay, this is also medium time only. Again, if we are very much aware and we have a scrum master, we have a product owner, the team is well organized and they know what to do and what not to do, how to attend the meetings, and what are the constraints, what to take, like how can we organize the planning session, how can we organize and how can we perform in the review session, how can the team will perform about the retrospective session, and what is a PPR. If we are pretty much aware what to do and what not to do and what is the importance of each and every ceremony, then the ideal time of sprint will be 2 weeks. Okay, and then as said, we have a rules called product owner, scrum master, and team. These things, all these things comes under Scrum methodology. Okay, very important. So Scrum methodology. So I have a question, team. See, understand and let me. See, so far we are talking about planning. Planning means we need to know the entire project well ahead. Please correct me if I'm wrong. See, we will do some planning. When we do our planning, we need to have some idea what are we going to achieve. That means what is the work that is coming in. As said in our good example, if we are going for a vacation, we will be planning very well. Why we will plan accordingly? Because in order to achieve each and every goal on time, and also we know the goal, what we need to achieve. That means let's take we took a vacation of 1 week and we thought of attending, and our goal is to visit all our relatives. Okay, now to attend all our relatives, we will plan accordingly. Let's take first day we'll visit our in-laws home, second day we'll go to our parents home, third day we'll go to our uncle's home, something like this. That means we have a goal. Please concentrate on this thing. Please, we have a goal what to do. Based on that, we will work on the planning, review, and retrospective, whatever it is. But what if he doesn't have a goal? That means we don't know what to do. we will be getting a work regularly on a daily basis. I'll give you an example. See, if it is a normal project work, we know the customer or a client will give the requirements. A product owner will gather the requirements and he will suggest what to do from the Scrum Master perspective and the team perspective. So he has complete idea. He will be the leader of the project and he will prioritize the requirements and he will guide what to do by the team. That's we know very well about the Scrum methodology. Whereas let's come to the another methodology, that is Kanban. In this Kanban methodology, let's take my organization is working on the request model. As said, let me give an example like our supporting centers, like right, Samsung Service Center, okay, Samsung Service Center or Apple Service Center, whatever it is. So in the service center, right, how exactly? Let's take when we are using our mobile got down, fell down, and whatever the screen was completely broken, and we thought of replacing it. In order to replace the screen, we cannot directly call to the Samsung or any Apple organization and say that my screen is broken. Would you mind to replace it? We cannot do that. What we will do, we'll make a call to the customer care executive and say that where is the service center? I would like to visit it. So when you visit the service center, please concentrate on this. See, I'm taking this example in order to explain the Kanban. I'll tell you the real-time example as well. So normally the example is like this. The service center people will work on based on the request. Very important. Based on the request. Here the request is in this example replacing the screen. Okay, in order to replace the screen, it may take 4 hours of time or 24 hours of time. That depends. Let's take, I have a problem with my mic or my speaker of my mobile. Then I'll visit the iPhone center and I'll ask them, I have a problem with the mic. Would you mind to let me know what is the ETA, expected time of arrival? Then what they will say, okay, can you please sit, sir? We'll see what is the problem and they'll let you know the ETA. Then they will check the problem and they'll say that, okay, can you please come in the evening around 4 to 5 so that we can complete our task? That means the ETA is around 6 to 8 hours. Let them take. Here, the important point that you need to understand is if any organization is this kind of scenarios, has this kind of scenarios, in that kind of scenarios, my Scrum methodology will not work. Very important. Please understand and let me know if you have any very important and one of the interview question as well. Scrum methodology is useful for the project which has a forecast or a roadmap, what to do, what is the goal of achieving the project. In this scenario, as said, the service center or any call center scenario, the work is based upon the daily expectations. Let's take today, I got almost 10 customers. Of the 10 customers, some of the customers work might spill over to the next day. Some of the customer work might be completed in the same day. That depends upon the work and depends upon the work that is given by the customers. Sometimes there are priority customers also there. I need to give priority to the customers, although he came for the same screen replacement. Okay, based on the screen replacement, I can say that, okay, can you please sit? We'll complete it in 6 hours. Normal customer, we can say that, yes, the same screen replacement, but we need to get a screen from the outside. So it may take 24 hours. Can you please come on day after tomorrow? Here, the example, real-time example is like this. See, organization is not only working on the projects which are developing and testing. Okay, there are organizations which are there for the supporting as well. Very important part. Supporting team. In the supporting team, whenever they get a request, whenever they get a bug, or whenever they get a request bug from the client, they'll work accordingly. If they didn't get any request or any request from the client, there won't be any work. That means my project is uncertain. Very important. As said, my project is uncertain. In this scenario, I don't know what is the goal of my project. Based on the work or based on the client who asked me the question, so we will work accordingly. That means the uncertainty is there in the Kanban model. So Kanban, the best example is supporting team, or we can say that service center. So these kind of scenarios will be very, very important to work on the Kanban methodology. Okay, so based on the request, the work has been assigned, work has been allocated. In these situations, Scrum will not work. The another important point is there is no time bound, right? Very important point, right? Did you getting my point? I cannot say that every 1 hour you come and check the status. No, it depends upon the request which is coming in. Like I came for a speaker replacement, it may take 2 hours, but Tejasvi came for 5 hours screen replacement. She may get almost 24 hours time. Like Jyotirmay came for mic problem or a speaker problem, she may take another 2 hours. That's it. So based on the request, the time bound will be mentioned. There is no fixed time bound. And again, and no roles. No roles. There is no product owner, there is no scrum master, only the team who will work on it. Okay, based on the request, you will take the request and work on it. That's it. So this is very, very important in these kind of scenarios, like supporting team kind of scenarios. Wherever you get a bug or wherever you get an issue, or I can say that this way team, at call center. The call centers also work based on the calls that are getting in. Per day, they'll take some 20 calls or 40 calls or whatever it is. So Kanban is perfectly suitable in these kind of scenarios. Okay, the two very, very important differences. There is no time bound for the Kanban, whereas Scrum has the time bound, and Kanban doesn't have any roles, whereas Scrum has roles. What is the best example? The Scrum, but the basic project development lifecycle, SDLC. Whereas coming to Kanban, the basic example is service center or call center or a supporting team. So those are the best example for the Kanban team, Kanban methodology. Okay, hope you got my point, Jyotirmayi.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Sir, actually, I have a question on PVR grooming. I'm not getting actually that one.
Yes, yes, yeah. Please tell me what exactly. You don't know what is this. You're not getting what is PPR. Okay, let me explain you.
Yeah.
I'll explain. Don't worry. Very good question, Jyotirmayi. Let me explain. So this is also nothing but meeting. Okay, meeting conducted by the product owner. What he will do? Let's take as I'm giving you an example. Let's take I'm the product owner. That means I'm the owner of the particular project. Okay, so the project is nothing but constructing a building. Okay, every week I will review the what is the work that has been completed so far. That means let's take in the week of time what is the work that has been completed, like kitchen is completed or hall is completed. I'll check what is the status of the project. Along with that, what is the pending work? What is the pending work? As said in the example, let's take my project is test some TLS authentication. It's a project name. Okay, the TLS authentication in different drivers and different platforms. This is my project. Actually, TLS is the one of the authentication mechanism. That means authentication means user ID, password, and mechanism. Okay, that's a different model. Okay, this we want to test in different drivers and different platforms. Drivers means we have a JDBC or ODBC driver. We have a lot of drivers, and then again we have a different database as well. As in the example, DB2, Informix, SQL Server, MySQL. Like this, we have a lot of databases are available. And different platforms means we have Windows, Unix, Linux, AX, and Solaris. These are different platforms. So now, understand the thing. My PVR meeting in this way. I'm the product owner. I'll talk about. So Tejasvi, would you mind to work on JDBC, DB2, Windows? Yeah, she has started working on it. In this meeting, what I will discuss is what is the progress of the current work? Very important. What is the status of the work? Along with that, what is pending now? Okay. So far, you people are working on only these things like JDBC, DB2, Windows combination, and JDBC, Informix, Windows combination. We are working on these things. I have a lot of backlog saying that you need to test JDBC, DB2, Unix as well, JDBC, DB2, Linux as well. JDBC DB2 AX, JDBC DB2 Solas. Like that, I have multiple backlog is there. That means I have a lot of work pending. I'll take a look and I'll check with the team. What is the process of, what is the current status of the project and what is it pending now? The entire plan will be discussed in the PPR meeting. Like in the normal example, so far what have we completed? We have completed first floor kitchen only. What is pending? Second floor pending, third, fourth, fifth floor pending, hall is pending, like that. In this meeting, certainly we will talk about what is the product, like what is the project that is there in my backlog, what need to be achieved in the upcoming sessions, in the upcoming days. Let's say I have a 1 year plan, Jyotirmayi. Let's say I have 1 year plan. This may take 1 year to complete the building. In this 1 year, I will every week I'll review it, saying that what is completed, what is pending, what is the other priority items that I have. Let's take, as said in the example, client will if client visit my kitchen and if he suggests some or other changes, I will do the changes accordingly and I'll check what is the other thing that I have pending in the backlog. Backlog means what is the planned work for the upcoming days. Okay, let's take, as you said, as you write the example, right? Gmail example. This Gmail example, you have some idea. Before you do anything, you have some idea what need to be done. Let's take, you have completed sign-in page. Then you have some backlog saying that you need to work on inbox page, sign out page, and sign up page. Okay, let's take these 4 things are there. I gave you a project called Gmail. In this Gmail, you worked on so far sign in, sign up, sign in. And you have a lot of other works also there. What are them? Sign up is there, and then sign up and inbox is there, compose mail is there. Okay, and we have a sign up, compose mail, sign out is there. Okay, these are the different modules that we have. So far, let's take Jyotirmayi has started working on signing. What is the work that she has completed so far? She has completed 20% of the work completed. What is the other thing pending? 80% of work still pending. I'll discuss about it and any hiccups and other things that I can call out. Along with that, I'll talk about what is the other priority item that we have in our project. We have sign up, we have inbox page, we have compose mail page, and we have a sign out page. So out of them, what is the next step? Do you want me to pick up sign up, or do you want me to pick up compose mail, or do you want me to pick up sign out? That's up to them. Okay, so every week we will discuss about what is the project status, like how much of work has been completed, what is pending, what is the priority items that I can pick up for the next sprint. All those things will be discussed in the grooming meeting. Did you get now, Jyotirmayi?
Yeah, sir, I got now. Actually, uh, in this meeting, the main purpose is what's happening in that sprint.
What is complete so far completed? Okay, what is other things pending, like entire project perspective, and also
Yeah,
you'll see the
what's
priority
going
items.
on?
You'll get an idea. Yeah, go ahead,
Actually,
Jyotirmayi. You're
what's
saying
going
something.
on, what's happened,
Mm-hmm.
and what is our priority, not our means client priority. Accordingly, that the team should work. That's it, na, sir.
Exactly. So we
Product
will be
owner
like,
asking review.
yeah, product
That's
owner will review the entire backlog in front of the team, saying that
okay. Okay.
this is what my priority, this is what the work that is coming for you in the next future.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I got.
As said, yeah, as said, I'm the technical product owner. I used to convey the same team saying that
Mm.
this is our next project. Okay. In this project, we need to do, this is our next project actually. We have a project called TLS 1.3 version V1.3. I can show you the this one also in the normal scenario also. Let me show you. Google. This is our next project actually, which is coming in January. Okay, TLS V1.3 authentication mechanism. Yeah, you can see. So this is a project which we have been working on multiple data sources. Yeah, you can see. This is our project actually. Okay. So in this, we are working on all these two drivers. Almost only I have mentioned only 4 database, right? I have almost 10 to 15 databases are there. Along with it, all these platforms. So we need to check all the combinations. So
Okay.
this is one change only, like user ID password only. But you need to check whether it is working in JDBC DB2 Windows or not. JDBC DB2 Linux or not, Unix or not. Like that, I need to do all the combinations. I'll write down each and everything, saying that this is our priority, this is our priority. Let's take. My client came in and he said like, I need Linux Informix ODBC right now. Then I'll give my priority here. Although the team has started working on it, I'll say that, come on team, can you please hold on and start working on the ODBC Informix Linux platform. Okay, they'll start working on it. That means every week, I used to conduct a meeting for 1.5 hours every week with all the three teams. I have three teams different thing. And this is one team work, and the team work is different. Okay, so I'm just giving an example. For that, what I will do, I'll convey the message saying that ODBC Informix Linux is our next priority. For this, developer will do the changes. Testers will test this ODBC Informix Linux combination test cases. He will test it. Okay, and say that yeah, everything is good. It is 100% quality oriented. Let's deliver this project. Like this, they will deliver it. Getting my point? In that meeting, we'll discuss about what is our project work, what have we been completed so far, what is the pending work, what is the upcoming projects for the next PI, next quarter, I can say. So for us, the next work is LDAP authentication actually. Okay, I'm just giving you real-time examples. You can see here. TS V1.3 is this quarter work, and next quarter work is LDAP. You can see here, yeah, LDAP authentication. You can see a lot of things are there. Yeah, this is how the picture diagram is, how exactly LDAP authentication. So we'll do again. The work is like this. Again, we need to do LDAP authentication using JDBC, DB2, and Windows combination. That is working fine on. So my backlog is full of ready. So based on the client request, I'll work on the same. Let's take my client is Oracle. Oracle is expecting ODBC Informix Linux combination. I'll give much priority to them and I'll ask the team to work on it. Hope you got my point within me.
Yeah, I got sir. It's mean product owner is following the team as per client requirement.
Perfect. He will convey the message. He will give the work to the team,
Yeah, okay,
saying
sir.
that this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do, and this is our priority for the next quarter. All those details, I'll explain to the team.
Hmm.
Okay, and for me, the other team is working on Scrum 256. CRAM SHA 256 authentication actually. You can see here that is also one of the priority item for the another team actually. Let me show you. CRAM SHA, yeah, you can see here Scrum 256 authentication. Okay, this is another project for me which we have been working on actually. Like that, I'll convey the message to see password authentication, nothing but the PostgreSQL, and we have another SQL like MongoDB is there. Like we have been working on all these things to giving an authentication to the customer who's been expecting. Why this authentication? The security of data. Every customer will expect the security of their data. So if they install some software in ODBC, okay, in their system, how come they work in the with Informix database with this driver with this platform? So I need to be ready with all these things with this TLS 1.3 authentication. So don't worry, it's a real-time example, but just giving you some heads up how exactly product owner will work. Product owner will think about what is coming for the next PI, next quarter, and what is the work that I can give it to the team. Okay,
Okay, sir.
very good, very good. Good question. Thanks for asking that. Okay, hope you got the
Okay, sir.
Kanban also. Yeah, Kanban is also, it's like a service methodology. Okay, you will get these differences in this way. Like Scrum is nothing but we have a goal and time bound and the roles. Whereas Kanban doesn't have any goal, no specific goal. Today, if two people came in and they're asking for a mic replacement and screen replacement, I work on only mic and screen only. Tomorrow, if someone coming in and say that I need a chip replacement or the entire motherboard replacement, and they said that speaker problem, I can work on it. So there is no specific goal for me. Whoever comes and whoever asks for some work, I'll do it. Got my point? So
Yes, sir.
Kanban is nothing but service or supporting model, whereas Scrum is nothing but we have a goal where exactly we have been working on. Like the goal is there, and we have a roles, and we have a ceremonies and other stuff. Just a minute, please. Just a minute, please. Yeah, sorry about that thing. So this is about Scrum methodology and Kanban methodology. Hope you got the difference. Okay. Tomorrow I'll show you what is the Scrum and what is Kanban. Okay, and with the difference as well. So for now, let me go ahead with the other topic for us for today. And before that, Tejasvi, will you be able to
Yes, sir.
listen, or is that fine, or shall we take it in the tomorrow?
It's okay, sir. Anyway, I entered Bangalore. Still, I
Okay.
had some network issues. I couldn't hear here and there. Now I have
That's
entered
what I'm telling,
city.
because no, that's why I'm trying to say, because it's important topic of STLC, software testing life cycle.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
and we
Yes.
need to understand very clearly. So with this traffic and with this confusion, I don't think so. It is good to have. So I'll send you the document, and I'll give you the exercise for you for tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll meet
Okay.
about STLC. Okay, is that fine, Jyotirmayi?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Fine. No
Oh,
problem.
okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, but just definitely give you. So tomorrow, write a data flow diagram for Facebook.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now Tejasvi, are you? Tejasvi, can't hear you. Okay, let me write down here. Facebook data flow diagram. Okay. Tomorrow, I'll explain you STLC software testing lifecycle along with some of the important things called difference between Scrum model and Kanban model, and we'll proceed further on this. Jyotirmayi, did you get the difference? Did you got it? What is PBR and what exactly it work?
What,
Are
sir?
you clear about it? No, no. Did you get the explanation of PBR and grooming?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Now clear.
Please, yeah. Please write the data flow diagram for Facebook. Okay. And tomorrow we'll meet it. Okay. We'll meet at the same time, 8 o'clock.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, sir.
No problem. No problem. I can understand because sometimes I also do the same. While traveling, also I try to attend some of the what we call meetings. I need to attend, and with here and there, I cannot concentrate on it. So that's what. Okay. But the other thing is very important for us. If we know very well about
Okay,
this,
sir.
then we can proceed further on. So I thought of going ahead and meet you tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Jyotirmayi.
sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you,
Excuse me,
Tejasvi.
sir.
Take care.
Thank you so much,
Sorry.
Jyotirmai, actually.
It's okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Jyotirmayi, you're saying something?
Actually, sir, how many days this manual testing will take?
Actually, for my understanding, it will take 20 days, Jyotirmayi.
Actually, institute people called me to
Hmm.
join for automation. So I told no to them. After this only, I mean, manual testing only I can follow because I completed my degree in 2016. So now I can't understand if I will switch directly to automation. So I have to
No,
complete
I
first
would
manual.
prefer also. Yeah, I prefer to complete manual and learn something about core Java and then automation. I don't prefer to go ahead also. I also suggest the same. Nothing money. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
because
learn
I'm very
what is.
new to this.
Yeah, that's fine. See, I told you right that Harjit is not even 2015. He completed almost 1991, 1990. Okay, but by the time we haven't gone also. But she completed that, but still she's trying to learn. But that enthusiasm she has. But she's trying to understand each and everything. Okay, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
So
When you
after,
complete it,
who will take all the class for automation Java and all, or someone other will take?
not sure, Jyotirmayi, because for the other session, because from the other institute, I've been taking the manual and automation for her. Okay, but here I thought once we complete the manual, I'll be able to know what is automation of the stuff. But for
Okay, if
me,
you
it
will
was
take
just a
means
manual.
it's easy for us.
Yeah, let's see. Let's think about it, Jyotirmay. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your words. And Jyotirmay, just try to write DFD for Facebook. I really impressed the way that you've been writing it and also the JSV. There are here and there small issues, but you can correct it. And tomorrow we'll start looking at the STLC. If we know STLC, then only we can understand test cases, how to write the test cases, why we need test cases, test conditions, and other stuff. Okay, we'll explain you tomorrow. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you so much, team. Thanks for your time.
Okay,
Have a
sir.
nice day.
Thank you,
Take
sir.
care. Take care.
Okay,
Bye
sir.
bye.
Good night, sir.
Yeah. Bye. Good night.